guys.
Hi. We're in a different room today because our affairs won't stop making noise, so I'm trying to record.
Yay.
Yay. But today we're talking about credit cards and how I have a lot of credit card debt.
So we're going to be talking about credit cards and everything you need to know about credit cards when you're just starting out.
Yeah.
Do you even know what a credit card is? Because I had to explain it to you like 5 times.
It's money that you don't own, but you gotta pay back.
Basically.
Dang.
Because they'll deposit, either you deposit on a secured credit card, the amount that you deposit is your credit limit and you have that amount to use, but you pay it back to build credit history. Or the unsecured is they put the amount of money that they want you to have up to like a credit line of like $750, and you have that much to spend, but you have to pay everything back by the due date to build credit.
Yeah.
And if you do good on that, they can raise your credit limit or you can request one. And you can also get an upgrade in your credit card where you get a lower APR, which is the annual percentage rate. And you can also get a better credit card where they actually offer you benefits like cash back and travel bonuses.
Yeah.
So don't go past the credit limit, and also make sure that you're paying back every cent, especially by the due date.
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
So credit card debt is not good.
It's not.
It can ruin your credit.
It is.
Like credit utilization rate.
Dang.
The amount of credit that you're using, you only want to use like a small amount, not like half of it or a big portion of it, because then that's going to look bad on your credit statement or whatever, and it's going to ruin your credit score or bring it down a little bit. But you can always bring it up by paying things back on time. And you can also use other things where they report to the credit bureaus. You can work it out with your rent maybe, and some of them will report it for you so that you can build credit that way. But if you don't have bad credit or you don't need to do that, then you really don't need to have that, because you can just build it by also getting like store credit cards like at Kohl's and Amazon or whatever.
Is that really helpful? I heard those things actually suck.
They do. I heard it too, but if you're desperate because some people can't get approved for credit cards because of the bad credit, and if that's your only option at that point, then it's better than nothing. Just make sure you're paying it back. Because I think it's the interest that sucks on it.
Like that one time that jewelry store that was in Kroger's kept trying to make me open a credit account with them so I can buy jewelry and stuff with a credit account. Like, bro, I'm not spending $4,000 on no jewelry in a store that the highest thing costs like $50. I see people get a lot of the stuff and they only had to pay like at least $500-$600.
I don't get why people sign up for that.
Especially in a grocery store, bro. It's a grocery store.
Even though I worked there, I did not ask anyone to sign up for it.
It's the dumbest thing ever.
And of course they're going to be like, you don't have any sales for the credit stuff. I'm like, okay, Ian.
Doesn't like any of them did.
Fire me then.
None of them did, bro.
I was quitting anyway.
It was a temporary job.
Yeah, I wish it was even more temporary because I almost did not make it.
Bro, it's legit. Like, no one. I know one made sales there. They haven't had anyone in that jewelry store.
For real, no one came there.
It's a grocery store. We come to our food and come for jewelry.
Just buy your groceries. You don't need to be here.
They're being paid to do nothing.
Yeah, and it wasn't fun. I wanted to do something because I don't like just standing around looking weird all day.
Look pretty. Cute. I love you. Anyway, yeah.
But store credit cards are easier to get approved for.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have a credit history or you don't have you have bad credit, then you might not get approved. for these credit cards. So sometimes, like working it out with your rent or anything that you're paying off, you could have them report it to the credit bureaus, and or you can just go get like a store credit card if that's your only option. And you can also be put on as an authorized user for someone with good credit. So as long as they're paying their bills on time, then you will actually be able to build credit that way. You don't have to do anything.
I did not know the last one. I didn't.
You got peer-to-peer lending. What's that thing at the bank? I forgot what it was called.
A loan?
No. But that's good too. You can pay off loans from the bank or anywhere else.
Just pay off anything. I don't do anything.
Well, it has to report to the 3 credit bureaus.
There is 3?
Yeah, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. So those are the ones.
TransUnion, the group of transgender people. TransUnion. Okay, that was a bad joke.
You're dumb.
TransUnion. That's what they should. Make a charity called that. That'd be funny.
That would be.
That'd be pretty cool. I actually would have joined the TransUnion.
You're weird.
I would. See, we need cooler names for these groups.
But that's what all of the credit cards report to, and you can also get the credit report yourself to see what's going on with your credit and also correct anything that's wrong on there. You always want to be checking it just to make sure that everything's correct, because it could ruin your credit, and that could be what's bringing it down, and you don't even know why.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, there was something at the bank where it's like they are designed to give you credit or loans or something, and then you pay it off so that they can help you build credit.
The insecure credit card. The secure credit card. That's why I had it first, and they changed me to the regular card, and I was like, oh, my points are gone.
Well, you should still have points.
They made it money.
Which is good, because if you do get cash back like that, you're making money from the purchases that you make. And so it's better than paying with cash or a debit card where you don't get any of those. You're actually making money back.
Yeah, but the conversion rate, though, on it was awful.
The conversion?
On my points to money, there was awful. Hey, Jeff, how you doing it?
I guess so, but...
It was as bad.
As long as you're making money.
I guess so,
Because
but...
I've used it before. In only like a few months, I built up like $40, and I was able to pay for half of the groceries that I paid for.
Yeah, makes sense.
So it's really helpful, and it's just kind of like a reward. You can also like book trips through the apps depending on which one you have, and you can save on those trips. They can help you get the discounts when you're buying online. They have like these credit whatever savings apps that'll help you shop, and some of them will actually give you like a virtual card, so you don't have to put in your actual card number on the internet, and that way you can keep everything safe. It'll still charge your account, but no one would know your actual credit number online, so that's always good to use.
Yeah.
You don't have that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I'm about to get paid. I almost got this job thing. Got with the last part. I'm qualified. I'm pay off all my credit cards. Gonna get all my credit good.
It's not enough to pay off all of it.
Yeah, I know.
The average credit card debt in the United States is like $6,800.
That's the average.
Yeah, so that means like I know that people like credit is very useful, but at this point you know how you need credit in order to get a car. If you're not paying it outright, you need credit to get like a house, for your mortgage, or rent. Sometimes jobs, they'll look into your credit history.
That last one's crazy to me.
It is, but I don't know what they're trying to look for. I guess see that you're responsible or something, but that doesn't make any sense if you're poor and you need to have like a loan. But I'm just saying.
I see why all these people are saying it's just a way to keep people down, for real, because that makes no sense.
For real, but if I feel like it's better to not have money than to use credit and know that you can't pay it back, because if you do that, you're setting yourself up for failure in the future. Instead of, it's just better to just suffer in the moment, try to get your life together, get a job or something, to try to use the money and that you're not going to be able to pay back for years. And that interest is going to keep accruing every day. And then you're not going to be able to get your house or a car at any point in the future because your credit is so bad. And you don't want to fall for these credit building scams. I get calls for them all the time. Like, I have good credit. I don't need this.
You know what the funny thing is, too? I never got a credit building scam yet, and I have alright, but almost going bad credit.
Which isn't good.
It's not. They don't even want my credit. Dang. The credit came to want my credit. That's crazy.
Because they're always trying to scam people that they know have bad credit. And you don't even need to have a credit card to have bad credit. Because if you missed student loan payments or a car payment or even like energy bill payment for that long, then they will eventually report that to the credit bureaus. Usually they don't report any of that even if you missed one. It has to be like a long time, over a long period of time that you miss the payments, and then they report it, and that'll ruin your credit. So that's not good.
Credit sucks.
It does.
That's all I gotta say.
But yeah, just make sure you're paying these back. And you also don't even have to pay the APR, the interest on any of your credit cards, as long as you don't have to pay some annual fee, because some of them do give you an annual fee for using the credit card. And then you have the APR on top of that, which is the interest on everything that you purchased and not paid back. But as long as you pay it back, you won't have to pay the APR. And you want to get low APR just in case, because if you carry the statement from month to month, they will continue to add those on. If you have like a high APR, it'll be like, it could be $13, because I found that on mine one time. And it could be like $20 every month for the money that you didn't pay back, and you're just throwing $20 down the drain, and you don't even have the money to pay that back, and it's just going to keep adding to your balance, which is going to make it even harder to pay it off. And they don't want you to pay it off because they want your money from all that interest.
Which is crazy because that means you have less money, and they're not getting as much money back from that.
Exactly.
To think about that's stupid.
They don't make sure you pay something, which is so stupid.
Yeah. Oh, my parents here.
Oh, hey, Fair.
Wait, hey, you got something to say about credit?
Pay off your credit card.
Yes. This is one where I picked her up. Say hi to people. Oh, she don't care. Oh, there's it. Hey.
So dumb.
One good focus shot. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Good focus.
One good focus.
But maybe one day we should do a video about all the good credit cards out there.
I don't know. And I only had like 2 credit cards in my entire life, so I don't know which ones are good, which ones are bad.
Well, it's called research.
Dang, I gotta actually study. Ugh.
And also how to build credit if you don't have a credit history, and also how to improve your credit score if you have bad credit.
First things first, get a credit card that isn't bad. That's the first thing you should do. We have friends that don't have credit cards at all, but are paying student loan payments and they're missing the payments, so now they're screwed.
Yeah, if you're like 23 and you still don't have a credit card, that's really bad. As soon as you turn 18, you need to be getting a credit card, because that's the age. Can you even get it younger?
Yes, all you gotta do is get the sign off of a parent, I think.
Yeah, but I got mine when I was 18. It really didn't even take me long to build the credit, because all I did was go to stores, purchase like some small things, pay it back immediately as soon as it posts to the statement, like make a payment, and yeah.
I had like 720 at one point.
I think the highest is 800 something.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had 720.
You were almost there.
I was almost there.
Because you're building credit, so of course it's not gonna go immediately to like the highest one. You gotta build it over time. So it'll start kind of low, but as long as you're continuing to make payments, then it's gonna keep rising. So
Thing you gotta do is pay attention.
just don't make any rash decisions and be like, oh snap, I don't have money, I can't pay rent, I'm gonna use all my credit card and not pay it back just so I can be good right now. That's really bad. Just suffer right now. Trust me. We find another way. Have somebody, hopefully you have somebody in your life that can give you some money real quick.
Sell drugs,
No.
Yeah, sell drugs. That's what I'm saying.
Just make sure that you're not buying anything that you know you can't pay back.
Yeah. Don't buy that Ferrari, bro. You couldn't afford it in the first place. I don't know why you trying to play it with a credit card.
Yeah, really don't do that.
Don't buy
Stick
anything.
with what you know you can afford.
Don't buy anything you can't afford with the regular money, with the credit card's money. That's crazy.
Just because it's not luxury doesn't mean that you can't have it. It's good to start off and then go luxury when you have more money.
For real. Unless you get that black card, bro, that metal card they only give the rich people. You know that metal card for rich people? They'll buy it.
Oh, that's weird.
It's really, isn't
Get
it?
off the bed.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, she's here now. She's here again. Oh, there you go. And then she's gone. Well, I guess that's it.
Anyway,
Oh,
I was saying, don't like go and try to open up multiple credit cards to have more money, because as soon as you cut one off, your credit utilization goes up because you lost some of that credit and you're still in debt with the other credit cards, and now it's gonna go down. So only stick to like one credit card, maybe two if you really need to, but you shouldn't be using that much credit anyway.
Yeah.
Now that's it.
Okay, now that's it. Gotta get checked about this darn fair. Have a good day. Don't spend too much money on your credit cards. Don't be dumb. Yeah, that's basically it. Bye.
Bye.